Hey guys, it's Morgan coming back to you with another instructional video and first look kind of review. Anyway, whatever. One of those things. I got a new product. I'm really excited to check it out. It is from these guys called Chin Mounts. I'm surprised no one else has gotten that name yet, but it looks like they did. Boom, there we go. It says be the action, record the action, best chin mounts to record. Anyway, so the thing is, I absolutely love my Dango mount. It's the one that I use all the time. I can take it on and off my helmet really fast. I can talk to you guys in the camera. I really love that. And I'm not getting rid of that. But one of its limitations is if you're riding really hard or you hit a huge G out or a big whoop or a branch comes across and hits you, it'll come off of the helmet. It'll no doubt comes off the helmet. When you're trail riding, that's not that big a deal. You just stop, because I've always noticed, I've had it come off quite a few times. I always notice, I stop, go back and get it. Like, it's no big deal, you're trail riding. But when you're racing, it's a pain in the butt. So I zip tie it, and that works fine. But let me show you part of why that's not so awesome. All right, so we got our Dango mount. I'll put you guys down here, and it goes like this. And again, I love it for moto vlogging, whatever, my trail rides when I talk to you guys, talking about reviews and things like that. So it's awesome. But when I zip tie it, I have to run a zip tie through here, up and over, or something like that. Well, what that does is it blocks the hole that my hydration goes in. I can still squeeze it in there and it's been working okay, but it's a pain in the butt. You got to zip tie, anyway, whatever. So this is my race helmet, and we are going to install the chin mount. And it's pretty cool. They make them specifically for helmets. This is for all the Fly formulas. They make them for Bell, Shoei, Arai, whatever. I mean, I think pretty much every helmet out there, they've got the right thing. So it's pretty neat. It just is going to sit like that. It's almost impossible to not get it centered because of how good the fit is. It's really good. So let's prep the helmet. Sticking anything to a helmet, you want to make sure you get it nice and clean. Got our brake cleaner here. Spray a little bit on. Clean that, clean that. The guys at Chin Mounts also supply you with a little alcohol swab, which we'll go ahead and use, because why not? And no, my hands aren't the cleanest, but I'm gonna not touch the helmet with my hands after I run this alcohol swab on there. One of the keys to getting this right is not do. It's cold here right now. It's winter. It's cold in the shop. Whatever. So you don't want to stick anything when it's super cold because it doesn't adhere as well. And this is the really good 3M stuff, like on the back of the GoPro mounts. So what we're going to do is I have my heat gun. I'm going to fire it up, warm it up, and I'm going to warm up the spot on the helmet, and then I'm gonna just briefly warm up the actual chin mount. If you have a heat gun, be careful. They get really hot, and you can actually melt plastic and things like that. Let's get it to where it's not cold anymore. All right, that's good. Now we're just gonna briefly warm this up. We don't need to go crazy on this. Now you know which way is up because the chin mount's little logo is right there. I'm gonna take off both adhesives. Now just line her up, and this stuff is so sticky that I want to try to get it on there as possible. There we go, and that fits so well, guys. I can't tell you how many products, like, and not just like things on helmets, but things that are just like they're supposed to fit, but they're close and they're not quite there. This thing fits this helmet perfectly. It's obviously 3D printed. They've done a really good job. So now, as with anything, you stick the GoPro mount or whatever, we want to wait for a while, let that thing set up before we use it. So we're not going to go do anything. All right, guys, so let's take a look at what we're going to use this thing for. So when I'm racing, I like to minimize the weight on my helmet if at all possible. Just hammering really hard, and you can definitely feel it in your neck. The Dango mount is not bad, but with this bigger camera and a battery and the mount, whatever, it definitely, you notice it. Again, I don't really care when I'm trail riding. I'm gonna keep using these. I stock these at the shop. I really like these a lot. But for racing, it's not as awesome. So I like the little mini black 11, whatever, the Hero Mini 11, anyway, whatever. This thing, little tiny new guy. Well, let's take a look at different ways we could mount it, because we want to leave this hole open for hydration. That would work really well, just like that. I think that looks pretty good. Let's just try flipping it over and see what it looks like if it's a little bit higher up, because this mount, you can see it's in the kind of down position. So one thing you can do with this mount is you can just flip it over and go like that. And that's even probably a little more out of the way. And while it's in front of where the hose goes, it's got plenty of gap. So I think the hose, let's go grab the hose and see if that works. All right, here's our hydration hose. Oh yeah, that works just fine. We got our Velcro. Yeah, that'll work. It won't be in line with the camera, which is nice. That's the other thing with Dango racing with this, having a hands-free hydration. A lot of times it ends up in front of the camera, and obviously that doesn't look good for you guys. So yeah, I think that's going to be awesome. And obviously we can flip the GoPro up and down so it's not upside down. Not that it really matters, but I think that's going to be sweet. Excited about that. Chin mounts, guys, these things are awesome. I bought this thing full boat, by the way. Like, they have no idea who I am or that I ordered one. I mean, they know that Morgan Spradling ordered one. They have no idea Highland Cycles has one. So I think that is super cool. I highly recommend them. I think they're 35 bucks a piece, or 32, something like that. Anyway, no, 35, and then you got to pay for shipping. They also come with a leash. So if you want to be super duper double extra safe, which is not a bad idea, again, racing, I might think about doing this. You have this little guy and this leash that you could, let's just do it while we're here, right? Maybe put it down there. So you just girth hitch this thing through like that. We got that part set up. Now I'm just going to go through one of the GoPro's little flappy guys, the extra that the Mini comes with extra, and girth hitch that. Boom. So there we go. Now if this breaks in any way, shape, or form, it will come with it. And I think if we stick it right there, that will work. So this is all still very nice and warm. Gonna hit it with the brake clean again. I think that'll work. So let that dry off a little bit. We're gonna peel that 3M adhesive off. We're gonna go, boom. Try to get it to where it makes the most contact. Really push down, because the 3M adhesive is thick and squishy, so you can actually get it to stick even if the plastic isn't all the way down. There we go. Sweet. I like it. Also, it's nice because it holds it just far enough away you can tilt it up and down, because honestly it's probably going to want to be about like that to get good footage, because if you aim it straight in line with the helmet, you realize your head is actually way more down like that, so you need to be able to tilt it up. That is awesome. I really like that product, guys. I think it's going to be super cool. Make sure you subscribe, because we'll do a full review after we get some races and things like that. And obviously we'll just take it out and try it out. Just trail riding anyway, just to kind of see how it works. But I think it is going to be really cool. Thanks, guys, at Chin Mounts. I appreciate it. Like I said, I paid full boat, guys. They didn't give me anything, not even a discount. So this review and everything is real. Just like all my reviews. Even when I get stuff for free, I pride myself on being just honest and telling you guys exactly how I feel. So anyway, I hope you guys like that. See you on the next one.